Imagine waking up tomorrow and every screen in your house is black. No phone, no fridge, no traffic lights, no ATMs. Not a blackout that ends in an hour, one that never ends. Governments have contingency plans for exactly this scenario. Most of what's inside those plans has never been made public. Over the next 30 days, here's what history, leaked emergency protocols, and disaster researchers say would actually happen, and why some believe the people in charge are more prepared for this than they'll ever admit. Day 1 starts normal, then the lights don't come back. Cell towers run on battery backup, most die within 4 to 8 hours. Within minutes, traffic lights go dark and intersections turn into chaos. Grocery stores lose their card readers and cash becomes king overnight. Gas stations can't pump fuel because the pumps themselves run on electricity. Within a few hours, lines form outside every store that's still open. This is the moment officials say is the most dangerous of the entire event. The first 24 hours, when nobody knows if help is coming. By day 2, refrigerated food across the country begins to spoil. Hospitals switch to emergency generators, but those generators are only rated to run for 72 hours before they need refueling. And the trucks that deliver that fuel, they can't get gas either. Water treatment plants that rely on electric pumps start to fail in some regions, meaning tap water pressure drops or stops completely. This is the detail most disaster planners won't say out loud on camera. Modern civilization is not 4 meals away from chaos. It's about 3 days away from it. By the end of week 1, ATMs are empty, and so are pharmacy shelves. People dependent on insulin, oxygen machines, or dialysis are now in real danger. Emergency broadcast radios, the old battery or hand crank kind, become one of the only sources of verified information. And here's where the conspiracy theories start to circle. Multiple governments, including the United States, are known to maintain classified continuity of government bunkers facilities, like Mount Weather in Virginia, designed to keep a shadow. Government running, no matter what, happens to the surface. The official story is that they're for wartime use only. Some researchers think they're rehearsed for exactly this kind of collapse. Week 2 is when things stop being an inconvenience and start being a survival situation. Reports from real disaster zones, Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria, for example, show that widespread outages lasting over a week consistently trigger looting, black markets, and the rapid rise of local militias who start controlling access to fuel and food. Trust in official communication drops fast, especially once people notice something strange. Emergency broadcasts keep repeating the same vague reassurances, without ever explaining what's actually being done to fix the grid. Some communities begin bartering directly batteries for medicine, generators for gasoline. Money, for the first time in most people's lives, becomes almost worthless. By week 3, disease becomes the real killer, not violence. Without refrigeration or clean water, foodborne illness and waterborne disease spread fast, especially in dense cities. This is also when patterns from real government blackout simulations like the U.S. GridEx exercises, which are public records, start to matter. These simulations, run every 2 years by NERC and the Department of Energy, model exactly this scenario: a multi-week nationwide outage. The public summaries are heavily redacted, which raises an uncomfortable question. If they're running drills for a scenario this specific, how confident are they that it stays theoretical? By the final week, something shifts. Local leadership, not national government, becomes the actual authority people trust. Communities that organized early, rationed fuel, and pooled resources are the ones still standing. Meanwhile, the people who profit from crisis: private security firms, backup generator manufacturers, satellite phone companies, see demand spike overnight. And some researchers have pointed out these companies often have pre-signed emergency contracts with government agencies, negotiated years in advance. Whether that's smart planning or something else depends entirely on who you ask. What's not in question is this: by day 30, the country that comes back online will not look like the one that went dark. So 30 days. No power, no warning, no clear answers. The scariest part isn't the collapse itself. It's how well documented, how rehearsed, and how quiet the plans for it already are. Which day do you think you'd survive to? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you want the next video where we go inside the actual GridEx documents, hit subscribe because this isn't the last blackout we're going to talk about.